how does it feel na how does it feel na you experience being the president of so many artists?
I mean, probably even nung start ng year. Kasi yun nga, I'm a student under the Music Arts and Design strand. So, share ko lang din yung story ko. Even way before nung high school ako, I didn't actually come from like this prestigious school. Ngayon, my school noon, it wasn't really somewhere na talagang, oh, may pangalan to, ganun. What I'm saying is, I literally started from scratch.
Honestly, like wala din siya sa plans ko na parang I get to lead the team na parang specialty ko pa na art form kasi ayoko lang ito sasabihin na nag-reveal. Pero nung elections, yung campaign season, dapat tatakbo din ako nun. Pero hindi ko tinuloy na nagsasagot ako ng G-forms. Like, na-fill up ko na lahat and then kinancel ko yung inalis ko yung answer ko sa forms kasi that time feeling ko hindi ko siya kaya gawin, ganun.
Of course, my most memorable experience is when I dropped out of the elections in grade 11. When I remember I didn't sleep for like 2 days because I was supposed to apply for vice president, and I remember chatting our old EVP, Kuya JC, like, I'm sorry Kuya, hindi ko na kaya. I even remember when I was appointed, when I was added to the UGC, and I remember seeing it, I'm just in denial that I was really still in. Because originally, I planned not to come back that way because I was embarrassed. And even like in grade 11, I remember telling people I wanted to be Argos because it was so stressful. So it's just, I don't know, it's just such a big, not only was it a difficult memory, it was just something that's such a turnaround moment for me, for the organization.
Back then, I didn't really think of being a filmmaking division head. Maybe I was eyeing for a co-head because that's what I usually do back in my junior years. I would join this particular club organization and then I would climb up the ranks every time I go year by year. So I thought of like last year I was a regular member, so this year I would be a co-head, but I just went for it. I just went straight dive into division head. And what was interesting is that Ate Thea, the previous film head, was actually eyeing for me to be the film head. So I guess that path really took me off somewhere really big.
Funny story, when I first heard of Atelier, my first thought was to not join the organization. Because when I heard of the organization for the first time, I was in an art club as well that faced a lot of misdirection that dragged me down and burnt me out.
When I said na I literally spent my whole life fighting for arts, I meant it. Kasi, syempre, my parents didn't take it well. My sister, my relatives, even my teachers didn't take it well. Nung grade 11, I literally gave up on art. And, ayun, dun ko na-realize na I was just burnt out. And I just needed that last push. And si Ate Wisa, president ng Atelier last year.
But what was also ironic enough was that I ended up joining the organization anyway. Now, like looking back, it was one of the times where I'm glad I did go back on my word, because I was like put in a place full of people who were as passionate, who were passionate in their works, but who were also endearing.
Never pumasok sa isip ko, oh, I should be president. You know, like, sabi ko, like, nung nag-open yung candidacy for president, I was like, I feel like I could do this. And so I did. I took it, even without prior roles sa ano ko. I literally came from the province ng hindi masyadong maganda yung school, you know, tapos nabully pa ako for being the weird art girl. I had to start a new life ng talagang boom. And a big part of it was pursuing art.
What is your most memorable experience as the digital arts division head in Atelier?
I guess my most memorable experience was the organizing Tunisian, because Tunisian was such an experience. Like, I underestimated the amount of work it would take to finish and the amount of collaboration needed for it. And naano lang ako. I'm so proud of how it turned out, and I'm so proud of everybody who participated in it. And I was so sad that I legit burst into tears when I saw people actually using it. When I saw that we reached like past 100 people using it, I cried so hard because I was, yun pala yung experience.
Yeah, we did pass like around 200.
Ay, 200 na siya!
It was almost 200. The last time I checked it was like at 150. But I think
My most memorable experience has got to be Scribble, so the Arts Month celebration of Atelier, because that was the time when the filmmaking division was the most active, and we did a lot of stuff. And just seeing just how crammed the room is, with the exhibit at the back, I was like, wow. I didn't think of any significant value. I just thought, oh, it's such a nice idea to work around this. But like, just watching people actually react, it's like, it's weird because when I'm the one reacting to movies, I don't feel like the directors or the person behind the crew are real people. It's like there's someone like beyond me. And now that it's me, that I was sitting there and I was watching them react, it felt something new. It felt like, oh man, I'm the director standing here.
I'm gonna admit, nung nanonood tayo for the first time, girl, umiyak ako sa likod. Umiyak ako. Pero tinatago ko siya, din gumugod ako. Like, super nakaka-proud siya. Like, ramdam na ramdam mo yung passion ng mga nag-work on it, you know. And I could see na super proud ka din, Jim.
Talagang hindi ko matanggal sa isip ko yung alab. Like, pinakauna yung alab sa isipan ko kapag sa mga tanong na yun, tapos saka susunod yung ibang mga event. Kasi para sa akin, syempre, yun yung pinakauna nating like big event na magkakasama as EBs. And yun yung first na parang on-site magkakasama tayo, tapos may ginagawa tayo para sa event talaga. And kumaga parang yun yung event na pinaka nag-loosen ka ba natin sa isa't isa, lalo na as a person na very overthinking, gano'n, na iniisip ko, paano kung sobrang snobby pala nila, paano kung parang mababa yung tingin nila sa akin, gano'n. Parang natatakot ako dati, like nung hindi pa tayo nakikilala, na paano kung mahirap pala silang pakisamahan nun. Tapos nung nasa alam, parang sobrang laking sigh of relief na malaman wala na pala ako dapat katakutan nung time na yun, na sobrang chill lang, ganun. Sobrang welcoming nung atmosphere. And from then on, sobrang natutuwa na ako, na-excite ako nun na iniisip na makikipag-work ako ng kasama itong mga taong to.
Kahit sa mga hindi ka involved, what was your most favorite actually project, event, or production?
Okay. I think yung mga like films. Like, kahit hindi ako involved, sobrang nakaka-proud siya kasi nakikita ko like yung hard work, like the hard work you put into it. And parang pag ako yun, feel ko pag ako yun, hindi ko siya kakayanin. And I, like, kung totoo lang, like, I would actually give up and like not do it. Kasi hindi ko ma-imagine na gagawin ko.
A brushstroke bounty is one. It's between two actually. I would say a brushstroke bounty is definitely one of my favorites, like the costumes, the props, like the freedom wall, and like all of the improvisation. Even though I wasn't there the whole day because I had to leave early, it was just such, out of everything this year, out of everything we've done, it was like the experience that screamed Atelier the most to me. And it was just nice because like all of the EPs were there and they just had so many members. But it's tied with the short film A Portrait of Words. Like, I remember just seeing the trailer. I was so excited to watch it because it was so, like, the voice acting, the art, the storyline. It was just so nakakakilig to me.
A Portrait of Words, funnily, was actually just an idea I thought, because I couldn't sleep. It was like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. I couldn't sleep. For some reason, my brain was so active because maybe I was at the height of like my film div grind for the second semester. I was thinking of a lot of projects, and then at first, I was fearing, how am I gonna expand this idea? I don't know how it came to me. I was just in the classroom. I was just typing my project proposal for A Portrait of Words, and the plot was just suddenly like, it was just rushing in my head, that imagination of how things was gonna go so that it would perfectly tie with one another. It was super spontaneous. It wasn't like, none of it was super like deliberately discussed. A lot of it, like the entire thing, was a one-shot. That was the one-shot imagination.
I'm gonna admit, nung nanonood tayo nun for the first time, girl, umiyak ako sa likod. Umiyak ako. Pero tinatago ko siya, din gumugod. Like, wala, like, super nakaka-proud siya. Like, ramdam na ramdam mo yung passion ng mga nag-work on it, you know.
I was so ecstatic to actually see everyone just magkakasama talaga sila. Like, whoa, we're like, dun pumasok sa isip ko na, oh, we're actually this arts organization in senior high school, and it's not just some sort of title, it's actually some sort of movement, of passion, of actual skill. And I guess sobrang natuwa ako from Ingress, from everything that's happening nung Arts Month. Yung drawing si Kath, tas like, yung mga iba sa atin nagsiset design, mga iba nag-prepare ng speech nila, no? Yun, para bang doon talaga pumasok sa isip ko na I'm actually doing this with people who love art the same amount as me.
And with all that, what will you miss, Natalie? Mamimiss ko sa atelier yung EVs, kasi parang nakahanap ako ng bagong circle of friends na hindi ko may expect na mahanap ko pala sa atelier.
I'll miss the people, like everyone. I miss the EBs, I miss the random people in the hallways who see my ID and they're like, oh my god, you're from Atelier? And then I say, yeah. And then you're like, what division? Then I say, oh, I'm the auditor.
Mamimiss ko yung parang maniningil ako ng pera sa ibang EB. Yung about sa mga ID, ganun. Mamimiss ko yung ano. Pero most of all, siguro yung bonding. Every time na may event na na-stress tayong lahat ng missing component, like nung nawalan ng equipment, tas palagi tayong nagra-rant about it. So ayun, namimiss ko yung experience.
The executive board. Kasi like, I actually can't imagine na working with other, like, a different executive board. Kasi parang feel ko kayo yung like nakaintindi sa akin. And kapag kunwari like, I need help, gano'n, laging may tumutulong, and kahit hindi yun yung parang duty niya, responsibility niya, like they're always like nandun kayo lagi to actually help. So ayun.
If you had the chance to go back in time and relive all the memories, would you do it all over again?
If I could do it all over again, I would.
Siyempre naman. Like, I feel like dun talaga ako relax and grow. Parang my work dito sa atelier, tapos pati kayo, parang it removed all the stress talaga. Like, ang worth it talaga.
Oh, back when I was younger, was so by other youngsters, in my head well, solitude beneath the earth. 'Cause I don't see what they see when they're staring at me. I see the window, a limit's a limit, and not at all.
Parang naging na rin kasi yung atelier for me. Parang naging home na din siya. Like, napaka-genuine talaga ng connections natin as UVs and with our Nakshis, pati yung sa akin.
Kaya hindi naman ako masyado kinakausap. Siyempre, I treasure them a lot. Tapos pati din kayong mga ibis.
You could follow effort to carry on forever until I even matter anymore. To read to counting, I would sing perpetual emotion. It's not what you signed up for.
My entire life, my life has been very dull. And Atelier was the one that gave that color to my life.
Like, with the current executive board, they were able to turn moments of stress into positive memories. Like, all of my memories rushing together with them, or like panicking together with them. I don't think I would consider any of them as negative experiences just because of the people I was with.
The best thing ever. Kasi yung ano ko talaga, I remember, nung natalo ako sa MadSoc. Although it was really devastating. Doon ko nakita na na-redirect ako sa inyo. And I can really say na blessing in disguise yung pagkatalo ko sa MadSoc. Ayun, I met you guys and you guys are literally the best talaga.
So, ayun, 1 year na tayo magkakasama and for every journey and events na ginawa natin is so memorable. So, kung ano man yung i-pursue ninyo sa future college ninyo and future job ninyo, enjoy lang yung and good luck for future endeavors ninyo. I hope na masisiyan kayo sa bawat college journey ninyo ngayon and be proud na ayun, naging part kayo ng Atelier Executive Board.
You guys have helped me realize that like art is my thing. Art is what I'm meant to do. Being in Atelier was what I was meant to do. And like, I don't know if you guys know how much you've inspired me to keep on doing what I'm doing. Because pag dating ko sa mga events, like, yung pinakaunang naiisip ko is like, oh my gosh, I want to draw this entire thing. I want to draw this entire place. I want to draw everybody that's here. You guys kept me out of burnout.
Thank you din kasi sa support na like sa lahat ng ginagawa ko. Kahit maliit na galaw lang siya within the org. Kasi nararamdaman ko na meron akong co-EBs na nandun para sa akin. And sobrang proud ako sa inyo kasi ayun, madami akong nakukuha akong feedback. Kasi sobrang like yung Atelier niya, like sobrang buhay na buhay siya. And naniniwala ako na malaking part na dahil sa inyo.
Ayun, overall, congrats. We did a great job sa terms natin. And ayun, thankful ako sa lahat ng memories and sa lahat ng mga pinagsamahan natin. And ayun, the best of luck sa lahat ng mga sarili-sarili niyong endeavors.
Thank you. Because I would still be having a very low self-esteem. I still would feel like nothing. I would still feel like nobody if I didn't have your guys' backs. Really, thank you for supporting me throughout my journey. And I wish you guys all the best sa college and your future endeavors and with everything that you want to do. Kasi I'm sure you guys will strive.
It was really nice being executive board with you guys. If I could do it again, I would in a heartbeat. I wish I was Atelier in grade 11 so I could have met you guys sooner. And I hope that after we end our term, you accomplish what you want to accomplish and that you excel in your own ways.
As this chapter ends, I hope that you guys continue to be as hardworking and to be as endearing as you have been in this organization. And even though we may no longer be executive boards, I hope that we are still able to chat in the GC, na magkamustahan, and maybe in some time that we may see for ourselves personally again, that if we have that same energy just as we left off from last time here in senior high school. So.
I just know na, ayun, as I said kanina, you guys are like the best thing to happen to me talaga. And I'm really happy that I found you guys. I hope na wherever you guys end up, you guys will be happy. Ayun, thank you for showing me na parang pwede pala ganun kalakas yung love niyo for arts. Kasi, ayun, na-empower din ako na, ayun, ipaglaban talaga yung singing. I hope you guys continue to carry that because, ayun nga, you will inspire others and hopefully they do the same too.
Pare-parehas lang naman siguro message ko sa inyong lahat, which is about sa college journey natin. Pare-pareho. Dahil lahat naman siguro tayo gagraduate. Good luck sa atin. Kaya natin to. Nalampasan natin atili. Malalampasan natin yung iyahamon ng college. That's all.
Now na like it's the end na talaga, I would like to take this like opportunity na to thank all of you and nabigyan ako ng opportunity to work with such talented and passionate people like kayo. And thank you then for like the friendships and the memories and the like countless inspiring moments na binigay niyo sa akin, and thank you for being part of my senior high school journey, and it wouldn't be complete kung wala kayo.
Wow, you guys are so much more than just my friends, my colleagues. You guys literally shaped my whole heart. In a sense na I associate you guys with many different types of art. And para bang, alam mo yun, no matter how hard I mix these colors sa palette ko, I know I'll never be able to recreate the same colors na you guys painted my heart with.